And this is what's known in the trade as a hidey hole. Just like that. Howdy guys, Larp Jr. here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to survive your first night in Minecraft 1.26 and beyond, which is a little bit dramatic. Surviving your first night in Minecraft is not nearly as hard as when my LARPsake first made his tutorial way back in the day, and even when he did the updated versions of the tutorial for newer Minecraft versions. It's still not quite as difficult as it used to be, but still there are loads of new features in modern Minecraft, and it could be a bit overwhelming to new players and perhaps to returning players. So that's what we're going to do here is we're going to take a look at all of those things one block at a time, and maybe that's what I'll name the series, one block at a time. And as you can see here, I recorded one take, but I didn't really like how that went. So let's name this world one block at a time. There we go, and we'll keep the difficulty at normal. We'll give this world a seed so that if you want to follow along at home, you can. Well, in my last take, I used the seed "Thank you, Paul." So, and this time we'll use PSJ is cool. It's a little bit cringe, as they say. But we're gonna hop into a new world anyway. A brand new world, a fresh start that no one has ever seen before. And as you can see, I am dressed like Paul Soares Jr. And we'll go ahead. Hi there, editor Larp Soares Jr. here. I have decided to actually make this an entire LARP channel instead of just a LARP series. And here I'm talking about how it's only going to be a LARP series on my main channel and not an entire LARP channel dedicated to just LARPing as Paul Soares Jr. But I decided against that, and I think it would be fun to go for the full LARP experience and go all in and really embrace it. I think I'll keep my skin as is, where it's my skin just wearing his costume. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna fully dedicate this channel to being LARP Soares Jr. That being said, I will do my best to emulate the way Paul plays the game, the way he tutorializes things, and just his general slow and steady approach, which is, which won't be too hard because that's just sort of how I play the game. I don't rush really. And I don't really do mega builds or huge bases. I just, I build what I need. I farm what I need. Oop, I break my ankles jumping off a tree. It's embarrassing. I'm supposed to be a squirrel. And a survivor. Oh man, I'm slacking. Alright, so let's look around and get our bearings here. It looks like we're in a taiga, which is neat because one of the newer features, a trail ruins, can spawn in a taiga. But yes, we will take a look at Minecraft one block at a time. Not too worried about building huge structures or let's go ahead and take all that. Not too worried about building huge structures or mega farms or anything like that. We're just going to survive and do a little bit of thriving in this great world of Minecraft. Alright, now then, we got lots of wood from having to punch our way out of that tree, and some sugarcane we can plant later once we decide where we're going to stay. And that is definitely one thing. You don't need to pick a spot right away. You know, you can take your time and really search until you find a spot that you really like. Get that pushed out of the way. So, let's look around here, see what we have in the immediate area. This is a big ol'... Yeah, this is quite the taiga biome. We'll have to search it for some trail ruins, because that would be a nice first goal to get the music disc in a trail ruins. A relic. Oh gosh, and it just keeps going. Oh, yes, huge, absolutely massive taiga biome. Now, I'd prefer something a little warmer. Like a desert or a savanna would be ideal. I don't like the rain, okay? Yeah, sue me. I don't like the rain. And so if I could have a biome where it doesn't rain, that would be preferred. Oh, and we have a ocean ruin right on the surface. Now that is, well, on the surface, like right on the edge of the water. We have a little cave overhang. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I have no big plans, no big mega city or mega base. We're gonna keep it small. We're gonna keep it practical, and we're going to do our best to tutorialize any newer features. I would say like 113 and beyond or so. And we have some copper here, which I don't mind if I do. And a big stony shore here. I believe this biome is called a stony shore, with loads of exposed stone. So we will just go ahead and grab some of this. Ooh, and over here is another newer feature. This leaf litter that just is all over the ground in most forest biomes. And 4 of it can be on one block here. You see we punch that, we get 4 of them. And this is mostly decorative. You can't make it into anything. But what you can do with it is you can smelt items. It is quite an effective fuel source, and it lets you save your coal for things like campfires and torches and other stuff that's maybe a bit more pressing. So I'm just going to grab a couple stacks of this and get back to lining up some stone here. As you can see, we place it back down the same way, and 4 fit into one tile. call that a little micro tutorial. And oh, I guess you can compost it too. I thought I do have NEI installed or no, REI. I have REI installed because it's fabric. And I thought it would show me that that the leaf litter can be smelted. Rest assured it can, but it doesn't seem to be showing up. There we go, getting an upgrade. And we'll probably save our first wooden pick. We'll put it in an item frame somewhere to, forever memorialize starting the new world. But we will, put it through its paces, of course. Grab up some coal. These stony shores are great for, getting yourself some coal and some of the earlier resources. Now, if you haven't played since copper was added, they recently added a whole slew of uses for copper. It can make tools, weapons, and armor, and everything else now, as well as the copper golem. When copper was first added, of course, it could only make the blocks, and it quite quickly filled up your inventory. I will say there is loads. Oh man, the sun is starting to dip already. And I don't necessarily love this location, but that's okay. And we don't have a bed. Well, we don't need a bed. We're old school Minecrafters. And I'll show you how to rough it like we used to do back in the day. Back in the day, we didn't just sleep in a village the first night. We dug ourselves a little shelter. So that's what I'll do here. Still useful to this day, the good old hidey hole. Alright, look, some sticks and some torches. Put these torches in our other hand here. Boom, so we can see what we're doing. Let's give ourselves a little headroom here. Alright, and we'll just burrow into the side of this cliff. So that we have a little bit of shelter, a little bit of breathing room from the creatures out there. And looks like I busted a hole in my wall. We'll just plug that up. Oh. I have a crafting table with me. I don't need to make a new one. Alright. And this is what's known in the trade as a hidey hole. Just like that. It's burrowed into the side of the... Ooh, and an ocean monument. A lot of interesting stuff around here, and that's one great thing about the newer versions is there's just a lot of interesting stuff everywhere, really. Let's whip ourselves up a sword, even though the axe also is quite an effective weapon. But I'm a little bit old school. I prefer the sword. It's faster. And we'll do some hunting while we're still close to our hidey hole here. There we go. Oh yes, we are an apex predator. Everyone knows a squirrel is an apex hunter. Whap. Oh, are these your fish? Huh, Mr. Man? Were these your fish, buddy boy? Whack him towards the, Oh, hello. Looks like he dropped us a little bit of a surprise. Oh, yeah. You don't stand a chance. I'm a battle-hardened Minecraft warrior. And speaking of the... Oh, get my torch back. Speaking of the old school ways, you may notice I am, in fact, using the Programmer Art texture pack. It's because I'm just old school like that. Alright, let's get ourselves a furnace going here. As a matter of fact, we'll get 2 of them so that we can melt things up a double time. And we have so much leaf litter that we don't need to use any of our coal. That's why we picked it up. Leaf litter is great, lets us preserve our coal for more important things like torches and, of course, campfires, which, yeah, I could make one right now, but you can't pick up a campfire after you place it down. You need a silk touch. And, yeah, we're a long ways off from that. We will get into enchanting and everything like that, but one block at a time. Alright, we got ourselves some cooked fish, a little bit of a snack. Top off our leaves there. They do burn up rather quickly. It's 2 leaf litter per 1 item, but that is perfectly fine because you just pick up loads of it, and it's just a great way to smelt these early items, especially something like your first couple pieces of meat. Yeah, we only had 4 fish. I'm not going to use up a whole piece of coal, and you waste a little bit of fuel when you take the cooked item out and you put the new item in. It's still burning, and the leaf litter lets you not waste any fuel. Oh man, I will say this: you will get loads of copper. Like, whip up a set of copper tools and armor because you will get loads of it. I'm gonna take a peek up here to see if there's any monsters I'd like to slay. Looks like the coast is clear. Got some coal. We're gonna get some coal right under this spider's nose. Do it. Yeah, sneaking out at night to give ourselves a way out. There we go. I think this is about as much as we'll use this pick before we preserve it somewhere. We'll put it in an item frame. That's still a tradition people do. Oh, well. Oh, man. Loads and loads of coal here. That's what we're talking about. Oh, yeah. 25 pieces. That is plenty for now. I'd like to spot a little bit of iron, but it is quite dark, so we'll head inside. Now I will say I am I do have I have brightness on default. Yeah, the game's just not quite as dark as maybe it used to be, but yeah, critters do still spawn in the dark, so you will have to be careful about that. Now then, with all this copper, we can get ourselves a little bit better protected. That's how the helmet to protect our noggin, chest plate, some leggings, and boots. And we still have 4 pieces left over, which is great because I'd like to make a brush and explore some of these ruins for goodies. As a matter of fact, maybe we'll do that before we head off looking for a warmer area to settle in. So we'll have to really be mindful of what we take with us. Oh yeah, we are armored up now. As you can see by the armor bar, it's not very much, and this will break down quite quickly. It is not very durable, but copper is plentiful, so I don't mind using a whole bunch of it right away. Now, one thing I will do, since we may not be settling down for quite a while, is I can make a chest and I can put it into the boat like so and make a spruce boat with chest, just in time for the sun to rise on our second day. We'll just put that in the water, and I think what we will also do is inventory space is at a premium, but we will go ahead and put a sign here right here. Larp Squirrel Junior Day 1 hidey hole. So that someday in the future we can look back on this and remember our journey. And this will help us live a bit of a more nomadic life until we find where we're going to settle down. And I can either go into the boat here and press E to open the inventory, or I can shift right click the boat as well, and I can place some items in here, like some of my building blocks, coal, sugarcane, the door. We'll go ahead and put the pick in here, the bone meal, and the spruce sign. And I think everything else we will keep on our person. And we'll go back into the boat, and we are ready for our next adventure, whatever that may be. I do have some ideas. I think before we get too far away from this area, I would like to search that big old taiga biome for maybe a trail ruins. See if we can't get relic before we settle down. Very nice newer music disc. But that'll be for next time. So until then, I will be seeing you around.